Okay, so I think something weird is happening to the stream again. So Tony, if you are in the stream right now, write to me if it's lagging or if it's something wrong with it, because I have been having trouble lately. I mean, at least it still seems good, so I guess we can at least give it a try. Give it a try and read a bit. But tell me if it's lagging. Tell me immediately if it is lagging. We are starting, by the way, on Return of the Mad Demon, episode 101. You can see the title. Oh shit. Oh no. Hello to you too. Give me some scrub. Your package was dispatched last night. Does this mean the Guild of the Master Blade and the Band of Southern Heaven will fight soon? In all likelihood. Even if the Band of the Southern Heaven wins, it won't be the end of our worries. Why? Do Hang Sa is infamous for killing those he takes issue with. If he announces that he is raising taxes, we won't have the power to defy him. Listen up, Mr. Transport. Yes. You think your chief is any better? They're no different. Excuse me? Besides, this is my first meal of the day. Do we really have to talk about money right now? Food is good and the side dishes look decent too. I'm sure you've collected plenty of tribute money. No? Am I really to believe that the Blue Eye Transport Company and the powerful guild are poor? Give me a break. You are aligned with the Dark Faction, and I'm sure you've been getting along just fine. So shut it. My men are going to find everyone who was working with the guild. If I find out that they were tyrannical or otherwise enslaved people under the pretense of conducting legitimate business, well, let's just say it won't end with a slap in the face and a meal like it did today. You shouldn't be worried about Do Hang Sa. You should worry about when I come back for you. If the guild wins, then I'll deal with those who are left. Stop cringe. By the way, is it lagging cringe or are we good? Are we good or is it lagging? If the guild wins, then I'll deal with those who are left. If the band wins, I'll either kill Do Hang Sa or beat him into the ground. I would really like for people in the live stream to tell me if it's lagging or not. Or beat him into the ground. Either way, there won't be any more talk of taxes or tribute money. I'm not like the guild's chief or Do Hang Sa. I don't need money. But if you cross the line, I'll make sure you go straight to hell. I guess you can pay tribute to the chief down there if you want. Who's the cook here? The food was incredible. It was laggy, but now it's good. Okay, I mean, that's good. Where are you from? You don't seem to be from these parts. Why not? Do I look disreputable to you? So you are from this part of the world then? No, I'm not from such a miserable place. I'm from around Namwa. Ah, I see. I've heard Nachalda is very well known around there. Yes, he is. So are his disciples, the 12 heavenly generals. Oh, so you're with them then? With them. No, I killed Nachalda. And half of the 12 heavenly generals too. I may be eating, but this is an alluring topic of conversation. You're curious how I killed them, aren't you? No, we are not. Low-key. Chill. Yeah. What a shame. What a shame. Thanks for the food. How much does my shipment cost? I'm afraid I can't accept any payment for that. What do you mean? We have you to thank for coming and explaining the current state of affairs to us. It saved our lives. All that aside, I bought a service from you, so I should pay. How much is it? In that case, I will accept 2 silver coins as payment. Why is it so expensive? Do you think I'm some naive country bumpkin? Huh? Make it 1 silver coin then. God damn it. He's just like, you don't need to pay. Oh, I want to pay. 2 silver coins, that's too much. How dare you try and scam me? This is for the room at the inn and the unpoisoned food. There you go. Whoa, what do you mean unpoisoned food? I mean some of it was obviously poisoned. Thank you. Go and tell the merchants that work with the guild that it will be gone soon. Tell them to go back to living the way they used to. Also, no one will have to pay tribute money, so merchants should work without resorting to extortion. As you wish. If anyone tries to buy out a market and create a monopoly, then tell them that I'll find them and kill them. Yes, master. If any of them tries to do business in such a way that causes people to lose their livelihoods, then tell them that I'll send my men to assassinate them. Yes, as you wish. But who should I say is relaying these messages? You can say they come from a master. A master who killed the guild's chief, stayed one night, had breakfast, then left. A man in black. A man in black. Look here, Mr. Transport. Tell anyone who was in contact with the river walkers that I will track them down and kill them. I'll forgive anyone who is willing to give my men any information they have about the river walkers. There is no third option. I'll be sure to pass that message on too. You have to tell me something first, though. For those that were in contact with the river walkers. Actually, we didn't work with them. I know. I'm asking you to speculate who was. Who was it? I'll wait here until you give me an answer. I could use this opportunity to learn more about transport companies. Nothing coming to mind, huh? He wasn't a merchant. I've heard rumors of a dark faction clan called the Cloudy Moon Brothers. I've heard that they hired assassins to kill all of their competitors. Our couriers frequent their hideout for work. Where is it? They rule over the commercial district by Jeongpyeong Lake. Alright. Give me one of your courier uniforms. My clothes are too black. Yes, master. I went from a man in black to young courier. I have my sword, the black hare's tooth, strapped to a leather belt on my shoulder. My disguise is perfect too. Anyone who looked at me would think I'm a handsome courier. Yesterday I was a man in black, and today I am a young, good-looking courier. Why do you keep saying... I'm walking along at a leisurely pace, like a young worker goofing off on the job. Today I'm leaving to complete an errand that only I am privy to. My client is the master of the Lowdown, and I, Jahali, am carrying out his request. The delivery is the black hare's tooth, and it is destined for Jeongpyeong Lake, home of the Cloudy Moon Brothers. Yo, Emmanuel, are we good by the way? No lag. Is it good? Are we good, Emmanuel? No lag. Speaking of food, last night was my time to cook my chicken curry. Delicious! Too bad they were cautious. There's still a whole chicken in the fridge. Whoa. Don't let it be too long in there though. Yeah, get bitch slime. That is good. How dare you treat a courier of the Blue Eye Transport Company in such a way? Take that. Yeah, you went after the wrong guy. Why is he so strong? I'm just a normal, handsome courier, that's all. Did you say normal, handsome? I am normal, handsome. Brother, that's enough. Wait. What? You're dead meat. Meat? Where? Ow! I was promised meat. There's no meat here. If you're with the Cloudy Moon Brothers, then take me to your chief. Take a look at this guy, eh? Oh, come on, guys. You can't be this stupid, can you? I'm just a normal, handsome guy, okay? Like, why are you attacking me? Huh? Holy... That's a lot of blood. My dude's just playing. We're not with the Cloudy Moon Brothers! We're not! I promise! Oh. Really? Yes! We operate under them and give them tribute money. But you were gonna rob me, right? What? What makes you say that? We were just going to ask for directions. I see. So how is that any different? You say it like that. What? You dare wield your sword against a courier? Obviously, you deserve to die. Did you think I would let you live? He's really strong for a courier. I'll start by killing those who try to escape. Now take me to the chief, all of you. We'll take you. Right this way. I have a lot of pet peeves. What I hate them absolute most is when dark factions demand tribute money. That's probably because of my days as an errand boy. I cleaned tables, picked up side dishes that fell on the ground, mopped the dishes and prepared ingredients. I sold food that I cooked so I could save money. I had to work for 10 days at a time to make enough money for the tribute. It's not that bad once you get used to it, I suppose. But it made me angry is when they would suddenly start asking for more money. When that happened, I had to work for nearly 15 days to be able to afford it. When you realize how empty and pointless your life is, that's when you start to feel real anger. Those tributes were the source of my fury. Beautiful mountain. The chief's residence is there in the middle. Alright. A courier. For my logic, a carrier must be either strong or fast to protect the parcel. Yeah, pretty much. You guys go and deal with the dead bodies. If you want to die, you can stick around. I want to meet with your chief. Bring me to him. Ha! Get lost. Who was that? Which one of you told me to get lost? That courier must be nuts. This again, huh? What did you eat? Was it tasty? What? You look like you're from the Blue Eye Transport Company, so what's with you? What sort of fool are you? What's going on in here? Seems like the guy's a courier from the Blue Eye Transport Company. He says he wants to meet the chief. A courier. Not the head of the transport company or its owner, but a courier. Get slapped. We keep slapping them up. I'm with the river walkers. Now bring me to your chief. Our business with you is over. Why did you come? I have my reasons. Please wait, I'll relay your message. So they are with them, huh? Come in. Isn't that nice? I'm Sa Unbyok. Please sit. Why do you look like a frog? He asked me to sit, so naturally I'll stay standing. Are you the chief? You look like a catfish. Yeah, looks more like a catfish. Why did I say frog? What you call me? She's like, wait, are you insulting me right now? Right in front. You know how many guards I got? Oh, I don't care about the guard. You can scream as much as you like, piggy. What? First a frog, then a catfish, now a pig? You son of a bitch. Ah, so you're not with the river walkers. The sword in your hip hardly seems like an assassin's weapon. And I doubt you're actually a courier from the Blue Eye Transport Company. Who are you with? I'm the leader of the Lowdown. Have you heard of us? The Lowdown? No, I haven't. I have been looking for the river walkers. They're a band of assassins. I doubt you'll be able to find them so easily. Do you know how to get in touch with them? It's quite simple to contact their lackeys, but they won't know where the base camp is. You won't glean anything from them even if you resort to torture. Learn? That's because the guys at the bottom don't know anything. The river walkers are structured such that every member can only talk to his direct superior. If you want to figure out who's at the top, you'll have to lure out and kill each of them one by one. Do you think you'll be able to do that? Why is he explaining all this to me? Does he think that the Lowdown is part of the Dark Faction? This commercial district seems to be doing pretty well. Do you take tributes? We call them protection fees, but yes. What are you protecting them from? Us, duh. No particular someone. If I didn't collect money, some other Dark Faction sect would. I was born and raised here. It's better that it's me and not some outsider. Some people are able to make a living working normal jobs and some aren't. Yeah, sure, we can have a new one. Sure. Here, I collect fees so I can hire more men to protect the commercial district. That way I'm also spending money. So I don't think it's that strange to collect tribute money. What do you think, young brother? Wow. It's been a long time since I've had the pleasure of enjoying a speech like that. It'd be easy enough to face him in a fight, but I don't want to lose this argument. You do admirable work. However, I suspect that the people I've killed had a similar philosophy. They just went about their business a little differently. I was almost pickpocketed when I arrived here. When I caught up with the thieves, it turns out that they had to pay you tribute money. Is that so? They rob couriers, outsiders, and travelers in order to be able to give you money. They eat food that tastes like garbage and drink tea that's no more than dishwater to be able to pay the fees. That might seem natural to you, but it's not. And to think that you are loafing around, fishing, and acting like some wise man. I have no idea who you must have killed for you to be acting so bold. I'm not asking nicely. You need to get your head on straight, catfish. Disband the Cloudy Moon Brothers. Have you not read any of this before, Cringe? I mean, you've been in the stream, Return of the Mad Demon. You damn bastard. Sub 300. What do you mean me too? What do you mean me too? What do you mean me too? You damn bastard. Who are you? What's your problem? My problem? Wow, pretty sloppy. It's not even as good as Song Tai. Ah! Oh my god. Come on, Cringe. You like this story, don't you? Well, damn, you just chopped him down. I thought, man. Chopped it in two. Cleaved in half. Yeah, what you gonna do about it, huh? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? So, you want some of this? No! Okay. What are you lot still doing there? You want to fight? Come at me then. Listen up. I'm giving you the chance to leave and start a new life. Out. The building has Wi-Fi. Yeah, you're gonna watch me there. Okay, okay, here's what we'll do. Jeongpyeong is fish food now. But we'll pretend he's still alive. Reach out to the river walkers and tell them we are in need of their services and bring them to me. So, what do you say? You don't have a choice, okay? Just do it. Why aren't you responding? Is anyone there? Answer me. If you find yourselves upset over Jeongpyeong's death, you are welcome to seek revenge at any time. For those who aren't interested in revenge, I need you to do 2 things for me. First, contact the Riverwalkers and bring them to me. Second, if you discover any members of the band of Southern Heaven heading north, tell me. But who are you? I'm the man that killed your boss. Woo! Whoa! I also killed the chief of the guild of the Master Blade, just so you know. Truthfully, it would be unbelievably foolish to try to kill me. Is anyone there? We'll report back what we find. What's your name, Puddlefly? Puddlefly? Yeah, you. I'm Chol Jin-woo, or the second in command. Yes. After I leave, you'll be the boss around here. You'll cooperate if you want to live. Yes, master. I suddenly feel a bit lonely. Hey yo. Hey hey. It's a bit fish. Jeez, that scared me. For a moment I thought I was Jeongpyeong back from the dead. Yeah. I was expecting him to say that, like, why would you slap the fish? Why? No. Oh no. Doing him dirty even after he's dead. God damn. Amitabha. Namu Amitabha. Asura Balbalta. I am Vairocana's envoy and descendant of Akala. Die. What? They're just like, who the fuck is he talking to? I don't know. Crazy. Something's definitely wrong with him. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Like, hey, is he talking to himself now? You know what? Don't question it. Just act like normal. Act like normal. Sometimes I think about the stories of yore, and why men like Jung Sia would cast their fishing rods and not catch any fish. It was probably because they didn't like cooked fish, like me. Maybe they lost their appetites when they saw the fish scales. Or perhaps they hated guys that looked like catfish. The reason I'm interested in the life of Jung Sia is because of what he said. Spilled water can't be put back in its bowl. That means our actions can't be undone. Yes, it can. Just put it back on. That's what he said to his estranged wife, who left him when they were poor, but came crawling back after he became a feudal lord. God damn. God damn! You can't put water back in. Yo! That's insane. He had quite a temper. I've been thinking to myself that Jung Sia must have liked me. Just like me. What? They say that the band of Southern Heaven's troops are stationed in Pyongyang. They will wait until they are joined by other dark faction sects that were called on to join the fight, then mobilize together. Pyongyang. I'm light on my feet. I could be there fairly quickly. Chief Choljin. Woo. Yes. Once I leave, you'll be in charge. You can't be a puddle fly forever. Ah. Yes, master. I have a few orders for you before I go. Yes, master. From now on, don't demand any tribute money from your constituents. Tell the men of the Brotherhood that they'll have to work to make a living. Food loses its flavor when you pay for it with stolen money. And besides, you'll wind up getting slapped around by a guy like me if you keep up with the petty theft. Understood, master. If there are men among you who truly can't find work or are worried about putting food on the table, send them to the Black Rabbit clan. I'll take them under my wing. They won't have to worry about having enough to eat at the clan. However, they are liable to die while fighting other masters. Or while training in martial arts, my men ride their trainees pretty hard. Keep that in mind before you send them to me. Are you the head of some dark faction sect? I thought you said you weren't. The former leader of the Black Rabbit clan died by my hands, Chief Wu. I let most of his men live. There are many men under me who came from similar circumstances. If you and your buddies had attacked me a couple of days ago, you'd all be fish food by now. Do you understand me? Yes, master. Loud and clear. But why are you joining the band of Southern Heaven by yourself? You know what's more fun than staring at a roaring fire? Watching a good fight. Huh. The Guild of the Master Blade and the Band of Southern Heaven are made of disreputable men. This will be a fierce, dirty fight. Who do you think will win? I couldn't say. I killed the Guild of the Master Blade's chief. Does that give you a clue? I'm just not sure. The Band of Southern Heaven will win. Remember that. Later down the line, I'll send someone to Jeongpyeong Lake to see how everyone is holding up. Yes, master. If the food and tea taste better and the store owners and regular people are smiling more, then I'll have the area incorporated into the lowdown. If not, however, if we find that nothing has changed, then my men from the lowdown will brandish their swords at you. Some of you will end up fish food. Fish have to see how people taste every once in a while. They have it hard. They're always the hunted, never the hunter. Namu Amitabha Azura Balbalta. Yes, master. What? I'll remember the name of that clan. The Lowdown. I take it you are its leader. That's right. I'm at war with the river walkers. My enemies are spread all across the land. A man who pulls his enemies out of thin air and keeps fighting. That's me, the leader of the Lowdown. I will continue to look for them. So this is Jeongpyeong Lake. It remains totally untouched by humankind. It is a truly beautiful lake. It is such a nice lake that I felt my madness ebb and subside while I look at it. Thanks to the lake, I was able to get some rest for a few days. It is a beautiful lake indeed. A man that can appreciate a lake's beauty is well suited to a chief's duties. Really? Look over there. The view changes every time you look at it. It's really something. During the day it reflects the sun's light. And at night the moonlight rains down on it. Damn cool. It's an incredible place. The people that live by this lake are no different. They'll find their way even without the influence of the dark faction. You should leave working people alone. They're already busy making a living. You let me live? For that, I'll make sure the Cloudy Moon Brothers disappear from this district. I chose the right man to be chief. You look more like a person and less like a puddle fly now. I'll see you next time. Well, presuming we both live, that is. I'm off. Safe travels, master. To live in these parts as a master means an endless cycle of killing and fighting. Or I suppose an endless cycle of greetings and farewells. Just like today. Goodbye, Jeongpyeong Lake. Booyah. Now then. Because I'm dressed like a member of the Cloudy Moon Brothers, I don't look too shabby compared to the rest of the riffraff here. Where are you from, brother? I take it you are a swordsman. Oh, what gave you that idea? Maybe the sword? I'm Chol Jin-woo of the Cloudy Moon Brothers. I come from Jeongpyeong Lake. Cloudy Moon Brothers, eh? I think I've heard of them. You seem to be here alone. Did you come to earn some money for yourself? I have a vendetta against the guild of the Master Blade. They have many enemies. Yes. How's your swordsmanship? Well, never lost a fight around the lake. I'm the best of Jeongpyeong, the Cloudy Moon Brothers, the lake, and my hometown. I am an undefeated swordsman. That's me. He's just like, God damn it, it's just a big fish in a small pond. God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. Does everyone from Jeongpyeong Lake run their mouth as much as you do? Oh well, we expect great things from you. We'll give you 3 silver coins in return. 3 silver coins? What's the standard rate? Paying even 1 silver coin is considered quite generous. You said you're an undefeated swordsman, no? You certainly have a discriminating eye, Mr. Examiner. Take your leave. I'm plenty busy as it is. Next. Listen up, I have a message from our chief. We'll be departing in a few minutes. Our destination is the main base of the Guild of the Master Blade. The chief will be joining us in the fight, so make sure you refrain from any off-putting behavior. This includes desertion, betrayal, and quarreling with our allies. The Band of Southern Heaven appreciates your help, but if you incite the fury of our chief, well, that'll be it. If you're caught trying to run away, the chief will have your head. Where is Chief Dong-sa anyway? We should get going. Yes, master. Well, there's no mistaking it. That has to be Do-hang-sa. Dong-sa. Do-hang. Do-hang-sa. Do-hang. You're looking well, brother. Yo, what the fuck is up with the Joker lips? You too, I guess. How dare he? It's fine. It's fine. He's an ally. He probably doesn't even know who I am. But Chief, let's go. Oh, I know exactly who you are. Huh? Brothers, this sword belongs to the Guild of the Master Blade's chief. It's impossible to know whether or not this is some kind of trick. However, if the chief himself really went as far as to attempt to deceive us by yielding his weapon, I simply won't abide by it. It would be a waste of my time to fight someone so dim-witted, whether this is some kind of trickery or not. Tonight we defeat the Guild of the Master Blade. When the fight is over, and the Band of Southern Heaven has subjugated the guild, everyone who fought alongside us will become our brothers. Brothers, give me a break. I guess I can't say I'm surprised. Jeongpyeong inspired me while I was fishing on the lake. That's when I settled on my plan. First I'll go after the guild alongside Do-hang-sa. After that I'll go after Do-hang-sa himself. What a flawless plan! Yes, if he lays down his arms like a man, then the ban of Southern Heaven will be incorporated into the lowdown. If he causes a big fuss, then I'll have to eliminate the ban instead. What do you think? It all depends on him? What about if someone wants to join? Sorry, your master didn't let me have you easily, so you're gonna die. What? We're moving so slowly. On top of that, we stopped in Puyang to range our battle formation. There's no way the guild didn't notice. He seems to think he's already won. Idiots. This is Foggy Mountain Gorge. What's this deal? Foggy Mountain Gorge is covered in fog at night and daybreak. Luckily there's no fog today, but the geography itself may pose a problem. There are rocky peaks on either side of the path, making it the perfect place to stage an ambush. Is he doing this on purpose? Does he want to get ambushed? Like what? Sup, Patrick? Hey, Foggy Mountain Gorge is just up ahead. If we're ambushed, half of our troops will die. That includes everyone who's an unskilled fighter. Okay? Really? I'll tell the chief. What did he say? He said shut up and move quickly. Is he betraying us or is he stupid? Like what? Did he send a scout? Oh, so they didn't send one. I guess there's no limit to how stupid you can be. What are they up to? He said this is Foggy Mountain Gorge. He's gonna go up there himself. What's wrong with you? Why are you asking about a scout, huh? I've just been informed that there's nothing to worry about. Calm down, alright? My apologies. Fools. Chief, are you prepared to pass through the gorge? You mean in case we're ambushed? Yes, it is. It is funny. The chief of the guild is dead. How could they possibly ambush us? They're probably too busy choosing their next chief to plan something like that. What if he's not dead? We can still go back. Enough! What does a punk like you know? He's like, I will fight you for it, you son of a bitch. If they do ambush us, about 100 of your men will die. That'll be blood on your hands. What's this guy's issue? You've crossed the line. I have? Which line is that? I'm so scared, by the way. Peeing my pants right now. Oh my god. The look in your eyes. Savage. If they do ambush us, there'll be blood on your hands. Listen up, brother. I appreciate that you've come here to help us, but hasn't it crossed your mind that I could kill you for acting with such impudence? You are the leader, are you not? You should be paying more attention to what's going on here. Read the tea leaves, would you? We are headed for destruction. Now's not the time to worry about my tone. Look at the terrain. They lie in ambush ahead of us and will lose if they charge. The choice is yours. You want to try to break through or take a detour? Well, if it isn't the bastard child of the band of Southern Heaven, just what are you doing here? Oh, it's him. Listen up, you fatherless bastard. We're that scared of our chief. If I recall correctly, you always resisted confronting him when he was alive. I see you're acting more like a man now. Then you dare to send an assassin? You are vermin. What an imbecile. That wasn't Du Hong Sa, it was my incredible plan. Wait, how dare he insult his parents? He's dead meat. Wait, what? How dare you? Idiot. Du Hong Sa is a fool. He fell for such an obvious provocation. Jeongpyeong, you rat! If you're a real man and you'll stand your ground. Yo, you about to get boromired. Is he not? Bro, where's the arrows at? I was expecting an ambush. He taunted him into a fair fight. What? Lord Cheon will retreat soon. When he does, arrows, stones, and other hidden weapons will start flying towards us. Why haven't they already, though? What will you do? Will you try to save your chief, or do you want to watch the imbecile get all riled up and try to fight back? Subimran. Look at them out there. It hardly seems possible for Lord Cheon to make an escape. He's obviously no match for our chief. You can tell just by watching their fight. You fools! Lord Cheon is not weaker than Doang Sa. He's merely pretending. I can't tell if I'm acting like a busybody, an opinionated bystander, or an annoying mother-in-law. Well, dang. Jeongpyeong. Just died. Who could have known? I don't know. Me. The original plan was to launch that ambush at the band of Southern Heaven's troops. However, everyone stopped at the entrance to the gorge, so Lord Cheon responded by luring Dohang Sa into a fight instead. Deplorable though it may be, I can't help but be impressed. You're all pathetic. You only believe what's in front of your eyes. Alright, Dohang's fate now lies with his top officers. Will they go save their leader, or will they stay here and wait around like the traitor Lord Cheon proved himself to be? He done. So many arrows. Are you with the dark faction or what? Save the chief! Idiots. Wow. Let's go! We have to save our chief. The guild is going down. Looks like Doang Sa has some men he can trust. Surprising. What about the troops that joined the fight for money? Yeah. This is ridiculous. Ha! The guild of the Master Blade stood idly while their chief fought for his life. And the band of Southern Heaven entered the fray to save their leader. Welcome to the gorge of the Nimble Guild. Son of a... Huh. Nicely done. Clean cut. Not much of a bother, are they? If I saw that, I would be like, you know what? This guild ain't so fun anyway. Let's leave! Run for your life! Oh my god! Just jump. So, what's up? Dohang Sa, you damn mongrel. What do you do now that you're facing a futile death? I said we should turn back, did I not? Someone as ignorant and moronic as you has no right to be a leader. You are a buffoon. Fine. It's all my fault. It's all this buffoon's fault. Chief. Chief. I have no one to blame, brothers. But I have no regrets. Even if it means I'll die surrounded by all of you today. Let's tear the guild apart. The fuck? Why are you following him? He's trying to use brute force to push his way through. Though I guess there aren't any other options in a situation like this. Kill your way through. Kill them all. Murder every last one. How pathetic. If you are that dumb, I suppose you have to be good at fighting. Keep it up. You got this. You got it. Let's go. Yay. Let's cheer. So, D-O-H. Good job, everyone. Stupidity comes at a price. Hang in there. Silence. Will you please shut your goddamn mouth? Are you an ally or an enemy? Neither, actually. You think you'd still be alive if I were an enemy? Yo! Huh? You think you'd still be alive if I were an enemy? Oh, the savagery. You fools. The fiery, foul Mahamudra. Damn, you took out everyone except for the strong guy, huh? Now shall we play some more? Hello, Lord Cheon. It's me. Who? He's like, who? 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 Sorry. Doesn't ring a bell. Are you serious right now? Who are you? I hadn't heard that the band of Southern Heaven had a master like you in their ranks. A man who will beat you senseless if you dare insult someone's parents. That's me. What are you talking about? Wait. You. So. Let's finish this. Plum Blossom style. Fiery blossoms. Yeah, this is when you guys run, by the way. So, you actually didn't die from that. I'm impressed. Although you did pee yourself. I did what? Aha, I had to see, didn't you? What is it, you dunce? Speak up. Ah, come on. You're not actually going to try and run away, are you? Huh? Dude, I'm faster than you. Don't be like that, Lord Cheon. Don't run away. Come here. Give me a hug. Huh? Give me a big bear hug. Faster, Lord Cheon. Faster. Go faster. Come on, Sonic. Huh? Oh. You gave up, huh? Well, can't really blame you, can I? Isn't this fun? Say. Ouch. Yo, how does even blood put... Did he splat his back on the rock like... Sorry, was that a little bit too much power? Yeah. So many bodies. Weaklings. What is it, fool? Speak up. The Guild of the Master Blade was defeated, and the Band of Southern Heaven fought a war so stupid it might as well have been defeated. But I never lose. I am victorious. Stop being a baby and get up. Go find others who are still breathing. The living must keep on living. The dead are the only ones who can rest. What? Do-hang-sa, I will not kill you. However, I need you to make sure you understand the pecking order before we part ways. I'm not a good martial artist. Why bother fighting? Hey, you think that's all there is to it? How have you been treating the weak and powerless? From what I heard, small-time thugs from local sects always kowtowed to you. That's not true. You were given a false report. However, I've certainly never been polite to a member of a dark faction sect who was weaker than me. Nor did I ever feel the need to. You know who I am, Chief? I'm not sure. When your man went around asking various sects and factions to join the war, they also came to me. They were very impudent. Is that so? Yes. Look at what happened here today. When you charged into the gorge, none of the other factions followed. They all fled. Of course, I can't blame them. Who on earth would willingly rush into a gorge to die? You even ignored me when I urged you to turn back. The gorge is stained red with the blood of your men. Because of you. Yeah, take that slap. Look around you, you imbecile. Look at the men who died for you and start paying your respects. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. That was a little bit of a personality change, one thing, huh? Say you're sorry. Ow. What, mommy? You're right, it's my fault. I can't bear to look at them. Just leave me be. Master, we should have held the chief back. Let us apologize first. We beg for your forgiveness. Commander Jeong, what do you mean, master? My messenger recognized this man as the leader of the Lowdown. He joined this war as our ally, and I received reports we should be careful not to step on his toes due to his rather volatile temper. I wasn't able to inform you of this, Chief. I get the impression that Do-hang-sa subordinates are afraid of speaking up to him. Master of the Lowdown, please accept my sincerest apology. My life was spared thanks to you. And I know that my men would have faced total annihilation had you not been here. From this day onward, the Band of Southern Heaven will repay your kindness by responding to your every beck and call. I may be a fool, but I kept my word. Thank you, Master. We will come whenever you call. Oh, please. This isn't what I wanted. This isn't what I wanted! God damn it. I can't smack him upside the head again. He's apologizing in earnest to me right now. After all. Okay, or can I? God damn it, I was supposed to smack you. Ugh. Is your messenger still alive? Yes, Master, I'm alive. Ah, so it's you. Glad you're still here. Yes, Master. Master, may I visit the Lowdown after we finish up business here? No, I want to see you. You handle the Band of Southern Heaven. I'll have my men sort out the guild. Listen up. I am known to have a bit of a temper. Under normal circumstances, I would take Do-hang-sa and... Never mind. I resisted those urges when I witnessed the bravery of the band's fighters. That's the only reason. Do-hang-sa, you should know that the reason you're still alive is thanks to your officer who rushed into the gorge first, as well as all your men who put themselves in harm's way to save your back. Got it? I won't forget. You better not. I got my eye on you. Yo, look at the poem. God damn. The masters of the Nimble Guild. Norshin, the slow master, and Magunja, the demon lord. This isn't good. The usual haunt of the Nimble Guild's masters is littered with bodies. Dohang Sa, wrap up as quickly as you can and get out of here. Don't look at those two. Come on out. I'm right here. I'm waiting. The masters of the Nimble Guild are known to be simple observers, keeping a safe distance from the rest of the world. Still, if I could bring them over to my side, fights that would typically result in hundreds of my men dying would end in the deaths of only 3 or 4. He's still here. Should we chase him out? Let's wait a little longer. I suspect that Norshin and Magunja underestimate my martial arts prowess. They probably assume I'm just one of the young dark faction guys that were exchanging blows in the gorge. Whee! Look at my beautiful transcendence, eh? Eh? Look at me transcending. I haven't even eaten yet. What am I doing? It's like I haven't even eaten yet. I need some food. Give me food. Oh well, I'll kick some shit out of them, then I'll eat. That punk is pretty fast, huh? Ah, there you are. Friendlies. Are you a bum or what? Huh? Who goes up to a bum and calls him a bum to his face? What do you think? Well, you are a bum. Well, you are a bum. Your posture is no good. You're sloppy. Your knees will give out if you keep running around like that. I know that too, you bastard. I was doing that on purpose. Who are you to judge? You look like a turtle. What? Ha! Yo, he just keeps insulting people by calling them animals. Like that. Ha! I'm putting the fate of the lowdown on the line, using these low blows strategically. A man whose insults are a part of his plan. That's me. How does that work? Goddamn turtle, Mr. Slow. But I'm faster than you. Oh, I didn't mean speed. You're an interesting one, aren't you? I suppose no one ever taught you good manners. That's true. Not then. That's not unheard of. So I take it this isn't the first cliff you've ever clambered across. Why don't we have a race to see who's faster? The loser will treat the winner like his master. That's not a bad idea. Go on now. Race. They're both masters of agility and footwork. I knew they'd be lured in if they saw how fast I am. So you want to see whose light step technique is better? These guys are older than me and have trained years longer than I have. In particular, they are obsessed with their footwork technique. There's a very good chance I'd lose in a race. Besides, I'm not really interested in a competition. I'm here to recruit the Nimble Guild. The race isn't important. What's wrong? Are you scared? Did you just call me chicken? Heh. Well, let's see. I can tell you've both spent a considerable amount of time training in the light step technique. You're probably quite fast. Oh. The bum seems freewheeling, like he doesn't care about formalities. I suspect he improved his agility by training both his internal and external chi. I doubt he has many rivals. And on the other side, we have the egghead. He hardly seems like the type to barrel around. Though he has poise of a nobleman, taking a leisurely stroll, I imagine his chi techniques are masterful. I doubt that he has many rivals either. Of course, they're surprised. Those are all things I knew in my previous life. How would you know that just by looking at us? As much as I'd like to compete against you two. Race us! Or you make it so complicated. No, I can't. You can't? Why not? Because I don't want to embarrass you. I don't want to embarrass you. The reason I trained in martial arts was to face a certain someone. Not to race against you two. Also, to be honest, I've only been training for 3 years. There's no way I could beat you two. What? Only 3 years? I didn't think they'd believe me if I said anything less. I told him it's been 3 years. Honestly, it's been a few months. I don't remember how long he's been training. Guess we'll figure that out. Impossible. Who's your master? I don't have a master. You don't have one. You trained for only 3 years without a master. That's not important. I can tell just by looking at you two that you are at a much higher level than me. Why would I bother racing when I already know how it's going to end? However, perhaps... What? Spit it out already! Why do you keep pinching your sentences of halfway to annoy you? It's really annoying! Yes, that's the point. Why do they call him the slow master again? He's got a real temper. He's always been the most impatient man around. However, yes, keep talking. It's about the light step technique. It's an alluring field of study, is it not? Stop stating the obvious! What were you going to say? What? He's talking, is he not? Be quiet and listen. He'll tell you if you let him. There is madness within me. Madness. I've learned martial arts styles that are at odds with each other, so my moods and words can be a bit erratic. This is what is meant when people speak of an imbalance and in yin and yang energy. Wait a second. You're saying you have high amounts of both yin and yang energy within you? Yes, Dr. Moyong, my sworn brother, told me so. He said that I have the constitution of an ultimate yin and yang master. What? Oh, I'm surprised. That's a gift from the heavens, you know. Is that how you learn the light step technique in only 3 years? I've captured my Gunja's attention now. I can tell that Noshin is so eager to race against me that he's getting antsy. I ought to leave them in suspense. Until we meet again, I have matters to attend to. Brother, wait! Can you tell us your name or your affiliation? I am the leader of the down low. What? Me. That's... Why did he say down low? It's the lowdown. Down low. I was leaving so quickly that I mixed up my words. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, whatever. I'm sure they'll do whatever it takes to find me. The down low. The down low, the low down. Nah, there's no way. Oh my god. Seriously. I don't understand why you want to help the master to low down. How should I explain it? Well, I want to see if he truly is more of a savant than I am. Moyong is in there, right? Yes, he's inside. Long time no see. I hear you've been quite busy. Dealing with the guild as the Master Blade was a chore. They say you visited the Black Rabbit clan a few times during my absence. Yes, Master. Why do you look like that? What's wrong? God dang. Oh, I suppose I've been studying a little too hard lately. I've never taken an interest in academics, but I know that's not the face of someone who's been studying too much. You seem drained. Did something happen? Well, I have been tired lately. Dr. Moyong. Yes. Tell me what's going on. I procured the frost style. So I see. And you're not interested? You're not surprised? The frost style is just a frost style. Should I be surprised? Keep talking. So you got your hands on the frost style. What's next? Well, I think it'd be best if I gave it to you, naturally. You have the constitution of an ultimate yin and yang master, after all. I poured through it. This tome may be about martial arts, but oddly enough, it is quite similar to a book of medicine. That makes sense. I made sure to check that there wasn't anything within that would do you any harm. And the book isn't a martial arts handbook, it's a diary of sorts. The book explains a process by which one can improve his frost style technique. It describes a villainous approach similar to yin-yang conversion, which I'm sure you're familiar with. In essence, the target of this technique is pulled up by the roots and killed. The book describes a way to kill people to become more powerful. The person who created this technique did so by using yin-yang conversion. Ah, I see. So you think yin-yang conversion is too cruel an approach? Yes, master. Not only is it cruel, this book was written by a master who possesses not a shred of conscience or empathy. It's not written in the book, but who knows how many people died at the hands of this technique. As I read this book, I became miserable. Ah. So it's one of the demonic arts. Did a man with a fan give the book to you? How did you know? He asked me to keep it a secret for the time being. If he really thought that I wouldn't find out, then he has wildly underestimated me. Magunja is an archivist in the demonic faction. Wouldn't have been difficult for him to get his hands on a book about the ancient frost style. You're unpredictable, Dr. Moyong. You are hardly a young man, but you still feel plagued by your inner demons after reading such a book. It just made me so angry. It's my job as a doctor to keep people alive. The more I read this journal, written by a man who killed others without hesitation, well, what? I became angry and unable to sleep. I also wondered what the point is of so arduously studying medicine. To be quite honest, I kept thinking that if the author of this book is still out there somewhere, then I should track him down and kill him. That's the poison demon within him. Let me take a look. Why is it so long? Goes on and on about... On and on. This is undoubtedly a diary. The frost style is a yin-based martial arts technique. Yin-based martial arts can be divided into the frost style and the polar art. Oh my god, this is boring. What? Why are there so many words? The heartless penumbra. Doctor, the frost style was created by a woman. What? The writer didn't mention anything that would suggest that. A woman definitely created it. She writes about the heartless penumbra. As the name suggests, that refers to the heartless shadow of the moon. The writer was probably an unlucky woman who was facing hardship. When misfortune befalls foul men such as us, they turn to booze now. I could understand if a man conceived of the frost style while he sipped a drink in the moonlight. But the cruel, heartless shadow of the moon, nah, that's not how a man would describe his suffering. You can tell a woman wrote it. If I had to guess, I'd say she developed this style to get revenge on some scumbag in the light faction. What? Hear me out! Who do you think she was planning on exacting her revenge upon using the frost style? You think it was to become the supreme master? No. I think her target was a hypocrite. He likely possessed great power and used martial arts ruthlessly. He could have been nearly as powerful as a supreme master. It is someone that couldn't be taken down with martial arts obtained using standard methods. He must have had a good reputation and been very hard to get close to. He could have been a renowned chivalrous fighter, or perhaps the leader of the Great Martial Alliance. This woman must have been very beautiful too. Huh? Where'd you get that from? Indeed, she must have been stunningly beautiful and a powerful martial artist. The hypocrite seduced her and she wound up falling in love with him. She assumed they would spend the rest of their days together. She was very happy. Yo, how much are you getting from just a few sentences? What? When the hypocrite left her for another woman, she became determined to let go of the memories she had of him. She sought to erase all the happiest memories she had. The hypocrite underestimated this woman. Her handwriting is so clear and steady. She must have written this diary under the cruel moonlight. Now to mention it, the handwriting is quite nice. Anyway, I have no need for yin-yang conversion. There's more than one way to become powerful after all. If you'll continue to feel out of sorts over it, then it'd be best to just burn it now. It's quite alright. Either way, I'm done reading it. There is much evil in the world that is beyond our comprehension. That's why I've been running around killing people left and right. I'm dragging the rogues and villains of this world into the fiery pits myself. That includes those who practice yin-yang conversion and use other people as a means to an end, as well as those who don't view their fellow man as such. I'll drag them all down to hell. You just have to collect yourself and continue looking after your patients. Leave the killing and bloodshed to me. Got it? Yes, master. Got it? You hear me, boy? That's my job, okay? That's my job. Chilling. I can now control fire with one hand and ice with the other. Hour of the journey through the distant golden land uses an immense amount of young energy. As such, it is said to represent the sun. Similarly, the heartless penumbra uses a yin energy and thus represents the moon. I suppose the use of both these techniques can be named the celestial technique after the sun and the moon. And once it's perfected, I'll call it the heavenly celestial technique. But instead of using each style separately, what would happen if I used them at the same time? Just as the sun and moon cross paths in the sky, like the soft purple light that envelopes the heavens as the sun and moon come together. A new martial arts style that surpasses the heavenly celestial technique will emerge. It will be called the heavenly Jaha style. Naturally, Ja means purple and Ha means sunrise. The heavens have granted me a second lease on life, so I should have lofty ambitions. I'll devote myself to martial arts and live a long life, train my disciple to become a chivalrous fighter and expand the lowdown. That disciple will lead a sect that produces even more chivalrous fighters. I'll drag all the villains and scumbags from across the land into the fire pits of hell. My disciple will shine brightly from the tallest peak, inspiring admiration across the land. Through my life's work, I will create harmony like the balance between light and darkness. My name is Jaha. I'm a being as powerful as the heavens. A few weeks later. I have a letter for you, master. Who's it from? I'm not sure. Is that your Padawan? The person who delivered it just said that it was for you. Myogai, the lofty mount of lore, the dazzling Jade Lodge on the first day of the month. We will hold a private duel. Each combatant is allowed 2 spectators, but there's an extra seat available. You should come. I'd originally planned to let my foolish disciple fill the spot, but then I remembered about you. This day will give you meaning to my dull and monotonous life. Please come. We will reunite at the dazzling Jade Lodge, to the master of the lowdown, from a swordsman of White Hawk Village. Ah, it's from the sword demon. What does it say? That was an invitation to Myoga Mountain. Will you be gone long? Should I come too? I'll need to leave now if I want to get there in time. Alright, Are you leaving right away? No, I need to take a bath first. Why? Huh? Are there women there or something? My apologies. Peace of mind. Yes, master. This piece is as wide and deep as a river. Very good, yes. Calm and tranquil like a river. I've noticed that you're slowly changing, master. You become more dignified and noble as the days pass. Your character is befitting of your title. You're so distinguished, master. You've done well. He's just like, wait, what was I before then? Yeah. Know your place. Yes, master. Yoga, a lofty amount of lore. I'm fast. Are they expecting you? It's like, who the fuck is this? Unbelievable. Were you invited here? Yes, I'm the leader of the Lowdown. And so enters the enemy of the Great Martial Alliance. I will escort you inside, master. I went to Whitehawk Village where I saw the officer of Shining Light soil his pants. Thanks to him I was able to meet the Sword Demon, and now I'll meet the leader of the Great Martial Alliance sooner than I thought I would. Perhaps I was fated to meet Officer Poopy Pants. Officer Poopy Pants. Ah, the mysteries of poop. You're here. Yes, I am. Have a seat. Look who decided to show up. Who will you fight against? The leader of the Great Martial Alliance. I see. So he invited guests but still hasn't turned up. How rude of him. What the hell? He's not your friend! You think he's some old townie or something. Watch what you say. Would you look at that? He's still the lord of the Stormcloud Hmong family. So I suppose he thinks he's part of the Light faction. You're also an enemy of the Lions. You incontinent degenerate. Son of a bitch. I'ma slap you up. What? I'ma slap you up. Get slapped! How have you been? More or less the same. I didn't interrupt anything important by inviting you, did I? Even I had locked myself in my room to train. I would have broken down the doors for a duel like this, come on. Anyway, I heard you were injured. What happened? Why did you agree to fight against the leader of the Great Martial Alliance? The leader is the busiest man in the land, yet he made time for me. I've been at loose ends anyway, so I didn't have any choice but to accept. Not getting hurt day to day is a skill in its own right. I can endure this much. More importantly, if watching this duel inspires something in you too, then it will be meaningful whether I win or not. For some reason I feel like I'm indebted to the Sword Demon. The leader of the Great Martial Alliance, so by a limb. Even in his youth he looks as stoic as I remember. Are those your two spectators? Yes, as you can see. Are you the second son of the Hmong family? I am Yeon Hmong of the Stormcloud Hmong family. It is an honor to meet you. Oh, so that's Poopy Pants' real name. Too long. We'll just call him Poopy Pants. You are rumored to be the strongest young warrior in Whitehawk Village. Only in Whitehawk Village, yes. You must be the leader of the Lowdown, Jaha Ali. It's good to finally meet you. Ditto. Ditto! Ditto! What kind of sect is the Lowdown exactly? Some kind of local martial arts school. Are you sure? I'll look into it and report back. With what will you fight? A real sword? I heard you were beaten badly by the demonic cult leader. You don't have to push yourself too hard. Let's use wooden swords. Fine by me. Go bring us, though. If you lose, join the lines and teach our young pupils. I'm afraid I must refuse. If you refuse, I cannot promise that you will live to fight another duel. Think carefully. Ah, if you win, what will you demand of me? I want you to give me one of your elixirs. Very well. If I am bested by the sword demon, send to him the best elixir in my possession. Yes, master. Now let's go duel outside. I doubt the sword demon will be able to beat him. Doesn't look like the Lions Leader has less chi than the sword demon either. I don't think I'm the only one who has realized this. The sword demon knows it, and it seems like Yeonmyeong is catching on too. Master of the Lowdown, why did you just sigh? Because it seems like the sword demon will lose to you. When the person you're rooting for seems braced for death, it's only natural to sigh. Master. Take your time, I'll wait. Is he going to surprise us? You seem tense. If there's something you want to ask, then ask. When did you master the wooden sword? It hasn't been long. I believe I reached that level about 5 years ago. You'll get there soon, sword demon. Don't rush. Mastering something quickly is not always a good thing. Train slowly. Why should I? Because the next level will be a long, arduous journey. It's not a bad thing to take your time going to such a place. You may run up against a wall of boredom. I'm ready. Then make your move. Kidding? Like it was like a one strike. Poem technique. I lost. Well, that was fast. That was. My God, anticipation. I get that we pretty much already knew who was gonna win, but like still. Like, what? Good match. Our fight didn't have to be so intense. You should go restore your chi, otherwise your injuries would get worse. Could get worse. Let's head back. Yes, master. That was fast. See you next time. Take care. It's like waiting months for a UFC fight, and it's over in a few seconds. What? That bastard, he's really strong. As soon as he's done recharging his chi, I'm going to ask him why he held black. Would the duel have been different if the sword demon had used a real blade? The Alliance leader didn't even use his ultimate technique. And the sword demon didn't use the demonic art either, though he's obviously a master. With their skills, they could have fought for much longer, reducing the dazzling Jade Lodge to rubble in their fierce face-off. Huh. Please forgive me, master. Wrong. Your master was squarely defeated. Yes, master. How does it feel? I will admit I was impressed with how the Alliance leader wielded his wooden sword. However, I don't understand why you chose to announce your defeat so quickly. Your opponent may have been the Alliance leader, but still. What do you think? Was the duel helpful for you? I have a question for you, actually. Go ahead. When the Alliance leader wielded his sword at you, he swung it in a simple arc. Yet I got this feeling that there were multiple other swords following the same path in succession. It was clearly only a single hit, but I could sense a first, second, third, fourth and fifth strike at the point of impact. What do you call such a technique? How many after images did you see? 6. What about you? I saw 4 or 5. The reflections were a little hazy, so I'm not exactly sure. Well done, you two. That was one of his unique techniques, the blade of the 6th Battalion. The blade of the 6th Battalion. Yes, the Lions leader was once the commander of the Lions' 6th Battalion. He's been using that technique since those days. That's why the name is so straightforward. Wait, so he wasn't from a powerful clan or the master of some other sect? No, he wasn't. Sobak Lim worked his way up from the bottom. He was an alliance member, messenger, co-captain, captain, commander, supreme commander, general, and bodyguard before he became leader. Back when he was just a member, he would routinely challenge his peers to duels. He used to win and lose in equal measure until he became a general, then he only ever won. He's a bit eccentric. He would find those that had defeated him in the past and challenge them to rematch. They all lost to him. The men of the 6th Battalion he led were all slaughtered by the demonic cult. Sobak Lim was the only survivor. He called his technique the blade of the 6th Battalion, so that he would remember his comrades until his dying day. Despite that, he still agreed to duel with me, even though I'm from the demonic cult, and even encouraged me to join the Lions. He's a nobleman, so I must treat him with respect while we duel, and accept my loss with dignity. I didn't know about the Lions leader's past. Why did you choose to fight him now of all times? As of now, I'm the only man who has dueled both the demonic cult leader and the Lions leader. Though I did want you both to come and observe, the duel represents an important stepping stone for me, above all else. I'm taking the long view. It is impossible to grow stronger through training alone, and Sobak Lim knew why I chose to fight with wooden swords. I have more ways to fight when my life is on the line. He knows that too. But this time I just wanted to face him in a simple sword duel. And I lost. That's all there is to say. That is all there is to say. If you want to end up like me, then just train in moderation and keep chasing after young maidens. Anyway, I have no idea how to counter the blade of the 6th Battalion. I can't simply ask him either. What do you think, Jaha? He is a remarkable man. Does that mean the sword demon came all the way out here just to learn about swordsmanship from the Lions leader? I will attempt the blade of the 6th Battalion, albeit crudely. Though I don't know the particulars. It seems that the technique requires repeating this simple movement 6 times quickly. Though the arc of the sword is the same, the technique infuses it with fearsome destructive potential. If you use this technique on a real sword, it would likely shatter your opponent's blade. But he figured out the Lions leader's technique after having seen it for only an instant. There's just no way. Huh. I think I know why he created the blade of the 6th Battalion. Is that so? If he started as a mere Alliance member, that means he came from a humble background. The cheap iron sword that he used back in those days was probably shattered multiple times in duels. He came from nothing and had a flimsy sword, so I can't help but wonder if he created the technique so his sword wouldn't break. Perhaps it doesn't matter whether he uses a rusty iron sword, a wooden sword, or a legendary blade, because the results would always be the same. He would destroy the sword in front of him. They could all be powerful. His sword technique seems to have been born of his circumstances, fighting for survival and poverty. What do you think, Master? What do you think, Master? What do you think? Think about it, eh? Given the evidence, I think you're correct. It's an odd case. He seems to have grown stronger because of the hardships he faced. Both Yeonmyeong and the Sword Demon must have come from wealthy families. Spoiled brats. Obviously, they'd never be able to imagine such an explanation for the Lion's Leader's sword technique. This is a competition between the poverty of an Alliance member and that of an errand boy. Of course I will emerge victorious. By that, I mean I was truly dirt poor. It bothers me to think about it. Let's have a drink together. We should toast your bitter defeat. Why do you always talk to our master like that? You insolent bastard. Hey, Mongrang. How old are you? Oh, he made me ask such a stupid question. If I recall correctly, he's a year or two younger than me. What do you say, master? Shall we have a drink? I heard that you don't drink with other men. To think you would grant such an opportunity to me. Well, it is an honor. What a momentous day this is. Master! I haven't had a drink in 50 days or so. Master, are you staying in Whitehawk Village because the demonic cult is sending men after you? Not exactly. If they decide they want to kill me, they'll send people regardless of where I am. They would shoulder substantial losses though. I imagine they wouldn't have the right people for the job. Master, you've now faced both the Lion's Leader and the demonic cult leader. Who was stronger? The Lion's Leader and the demonic cult leader. To be honest, I was wondering the same thing. Even when I was Mad Demon, I never fought either of them one-on-one. In my experience, the demonic cult leader has a deeper reserve of chi. The demonic cult leader would win in a duel. What if it wasn't a duel? The Lion's Leader would sacrifice his own life to take the demonic cult leader down with him. The demonic cult leader would have a hard time deflecting such an attack, particularly from a man as strong as the Lion's Leader. I suspect neither could come out unscathed. However, they each have scores of subordinates, so I do wonder if they'll ever get the chance to face each other. Did you train in the demonic arts as well? All those who join the cult from an early age start their training with the demonic arts. The cult's basic principles of chi circulation differ from that of the light faction. In what way? They use many shortcuts in the process of condensing chi. Someone who has trained for 12 years or so will find himself facing chi reflux. That's the consequence of using shortcuts. There's no way around it either. 12 years? Isn't that way too short? That's why conflict gets stirred up in such intervals. Ordinary members of the cult die in the line of duty or in such conflicts long before their bodies start to give out. They don't live long after all. The men in power are savage and heartless. They hardly care about the lives of those at the bottom of the totem pole. They're disposable. They can simply be replaced if they die. That's funny. The Sword Demon and I have similar opinions about the cult. The demonic cult leader doesn't know the value of human life. Why are you smiling? I think we have similar opinions, that's all. Is the Alliance different then? Every clan, sect and organization in the world is just upholding the whims of its leader. The Alliance could become like the demonic cult. The cult could become like the Alliance as well. Was it difficult to face the demonic cult leader? For me, the only true defeat is death. Even the demonic cult leader can't kill me so easily. Anyway, something about you seem a little different. Have you been training in a new martial arts style? Master, how on earth did you know? The difference may be subtle, but I can sense it. Based on what I'm picking up, it seems that you are headed down the right path. Even if its leader dies, the demonic cult will not disappear so easily. Many clans have been aligned with the cult for eons. That's why we must install a good leader, even if it means taking down all of the cult's top brass first. Whether it's my disciple Jeongpyeong or someone else, that is the only way. In either case, the current demonic cult leader must die. But Master, I don't want to become the demonic cult leader. Why not? They seem like madmen. They believe that all the knowledge in the world is contained within their doctrine. You do get that, like, that is your choice when you're the leader, right? I may be a bit of a playboy, but I don't think I can abide by the cult's creed. That's what the demonic cult is about. They're certainly not easily persuadable. They need to be forced into submission and ruled with an iron fist. You can't subdue religious fanatics with reason. You can only kill them off. You should bear this in mind, Jaha. Parts of this world are already mad. Since long ago, in fact. I have a favor to ask of you, Master. Go ahead. I'm not sure who you will next face in a duel, but I would appreciate another invitation to observe. I suspect I'll be training for some time, but sure I will. Until next time. What? Who dares interrupt my stroll around the lake? Whoa! 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 Doesn't sound good. Who dares interrupt my stroll? My name's Alucard, and I was on a frickin' stroll. For a band of assassins, you all look pretty shabby. You aspire to mediocrity. Why bother checking now? It's me you're looking for. Wait a minute. What? So where is your leader? Tell him to come out. Is it you? Jahali, master of the lowdown. If you wish to live, then go gather your fortune. Today we will retreat after you take the elixir. There is no room for negotiation. You bull-headed old bastard. No room for negotiation, eh? What makes you so confident? Kill him, hunter. Yes, master. Die. What? Come on. What? How is that possible? What? Why did he expect that to be easy? Next. Woodsman. Yes, master. Your turn. Be careful. Ah. And he's into. Yup. Yup. Don't you see? Facing me one by one is futile. Listen up! Slice about whatever part of him you can. Jahali will be defeated before he can cut down all of you. Yes, master. Drop out, Frostblade. Yes. 3, master. What? Hey, geezer, just let them all charge at me. You really don't listen, do you? Silent. Ah, son of a bitch. Just fucking die already. Like, god damn it, you're ruining my stroll. You're ruining my stroll. And here I was just minding my own goddamn business, looking at this beautiful ass lake, and what did you do? So, You're the head honcho. You little... Huh. Just fucking die already. The man who ambushes assassins. That's me. That's freaking me. I'm Jahali. The assassin killer. Nah. Woo! Ah, not bad. Huh? What are you all doing? Get him! You do get like... It's too late for that, right? Frost. He's gonna like rip off his hand. Yes, the master of the lowdown has been hiding his martial arts prowess. Now. Alright, it's time to put the heartless penumbra to the test. Keep holding that for a moment. Shit. Oh no! It's like freezing everyone. God damn. Ah, just freeze old May. Go to sleep. Not a fair fight, is it? What made you think you could take him? I guess that he's been I get that he's been hiding like his power and stuff like, but still, like, come on. Just free. Come on, Sub-Zero. God damn it. Now I'm going to use all of you as lab rats to test out my newly mastered frost style. You might find it a bit distressing, but you're assassins after all. You can't hold it against me. Son of a bitch! I'm suddenly in a foul mood. If you wanted to fight me, you should have rallied your posse and charged together. But instead, you used your men like disposable pawns. Were you gonna use the new frost style? Like what? I don't plan on killing all of you like that. One of you is going to tell me where your base camp is. Tonight, we'll camp by the lake. Were you crying? What reason does a full-grown man have to cry? What poor, pathetic assassins you lot are. Allow me to explain what's going to happen. You will be under the effects of the frost style all night. From time to time I'll douse you with water and submerge your heads to the brink of drowning. I plan to build a bonfire and use it to cook a goose for dinner. If that's too much for you, feel free to die anytime. Damn. It's a little bland without any salt, but it's not bad. The woodsman and the hunter are both dead. The dropout student died too, and the site froze up. The old man died. The farmer died a while ago. Only 5 or 6 are left. Huh? Looks like the kid with the size is still alive. That makes 6 though. Hey everyone, you must not fall asleep. Doesn't matter how sleepy you are. If you fall asleep now, you'll wake up in front of the god of the underworld, Yama. He will ask you how you ended up in hell and what you know of its depths. Tell him you are there because of Jahali. Yama has been working overtime because of me, that's for sure. Listen up. It's no fun picking on you if you can't even keep up. Is anyone listening to me right now? Hey. I don't hate you because you're an assassin. I don't hate you because you're ugly either. Hey. I loathe you because you are a foolish brain-dead assassin. Use your head a little, eh? Mull over why you were born and why you're alive, and why you let some moron tell you what to do. Have you considered whether your livelihood is really meaningful? I may be an assassin like the rest of you, but I'm a man of different caliber. I only kill those who extorted money from the powerless, robbed people of their bodies, collected tribute money, and rationalized treating others like slaves. No one made me become an assassin. An assassin kills those who deserve death, and not because their boss told them to. Oh. I forgot to mention. I was an errand boy once. What does that have to do with anything? Oh, I just felt like saying it. Son of a bitch. There's no way you would have known that, even if you had done a background research. Even if you had done background research on me. I named my sect the Lowdown for a reason, you see. The name refers to its members. Lowlives who have been condemned to the bottom rung of the ladder. We are not that different from you lot. Who wants a sip? I'm not offering so you'll reveal the location of your base camp, nor because I want you to tell me who's in charge. Let's try again, and don't overthink it this time. Would anyone like some Duel wine? Could I have a little? Of course. Huh. So now you pipe up, huh? I can guess what kind of training you all went through. You four still haven't had any to drink. You might as well die then, I suppose. But please give me a sip too. Oh, so now you want some wine, is that right? I spent so long prattling to myself. Please spare me! The liquor, give me some liquor. You'll drink it. Yes. Good. We're fellow swordsmen after all. Drink up his Duel wine. Is he giving them diarrhea? You're Frostblade, right? You don't want any. Just gonna throw him in the water. And then there were 5. Take a look at your compatriots. I'll spare the man I get along with the best and no one else. Alright, you goons, let's see who wins, shall we? I suppose I should recharge my chi in the meantime. A man who trains to become more powerful every day. No exceptions, that's me. I may have been weaker than your master yesterday, but I'll be stronger tomorrow. Do you know why? It's a secret. Damn you! Why do you think you were weaker than their master yesterday, though? Brother fisherman, the merchant is dead. What should we do? I have no idea. At least tell us what you know. We're completely in the dark here. What do you think I know exactly? Monkey Face probably knows the most. Hey Monkey Face, why don't you speak up? If Six Sword and Ruffian are in agreement, then I'll say something. They're dead. If you speak, then I will too. Me too. Hello, Master of the Lowdown. You can hear us, right? Well, we'll tell you everything we know. However, I doubt you'll be satisfied. So you're finally ready to talk? I know I'll die either way, but I ought to repay you for the sip of booze. Come on, talk. Start talking. You kept talking about the river walkers, but I can't imagine where you got your information from. Why do you think that river walkers is the name of a group? We call our boss the river walker. He is the one who taught us how to be assassins. We go about our own lives and gather together only when he calls us. After he tells us about our target, we are briefed on strategy by men like Old Man Siok over there. What I'm getting at is that there's no base camp. The river walker himself is the center of our operations, our base camp. You've all done well in your fight for survival today. Truth be told, I'm not sure we could find him even if we wanted to. Are you planning on tracking him down? There are few things in life that turn out as intended. Besides, I'm not searching for him. You're the ones that kept hunting me down now. True. Only because of all the blows you dealt us. How would I be able to find someone who's so determined not to be found? All I can do is kill the assassins he sends after me. Just as I did today. I get a little more sleep on the nights he doesn't send anyone after me, that's all. It's warm. Though life sometimes brings simple pleasures like bonfires, most days are like today, when you're nothing but cold, hungry, and in pain. And odds are that pain is caused by other people. Most people struggle along even under normal circumstances, but men like you make their lives hell. What a warm bonfire. It's pointless. Nothing is coming to mind. Come on, really? You always got gears turning. Food. All I can think about is food. I suppose I was only ever happy when I was eating. Ah, so you're a glutton. To be fair, you look like you enjoy food. Hey! It's that good, huh? We once raided this place called Buyang Lodge. Nearly all of the Riverwalkers' assassins were there. Seemed like our target was a seasoned master, so everyone was pretty nervous. The Riverwalker showed up to lead his men in battle, but he was accompanied by another man. The Riverwalker called to the man a single time, referring to him as Brother Silent Stepper. Is that a reference to the light step technique, silent step in snow? In all likelihood, yes. If his title is brother, that means their master is out there. They must be from an elite band of assassins. I suppose it also means that I'll have to capture and interrogate the Riverwalker if I want to find out where the base camp is. Has there ever been such a scrupulous band of assassins? In many ways, the world of assassins is similar to that of martial artists. There are hierarchies among assassins, disputes between factions, and periods of both prosperity and ruin. The only assassin I'm familiar with is the Assassin King. The quickest way to find out which band of assassins the Riverwalker is aligned with would be to find the Assassin King and ask him in person. However, if I just leave him alone, he'll die in a face-off against the Mad Monk anyway. So it hardly seems necessary to go after him. Might you not have changed the future already though? What's wrong? Have any of you heard of Blossom Creek? I haven't, no. This is the first I'm hearing of it. They say that after an assassin holed up there long ago, its name was changed to Death Creek. Peony petals on the other side of the creek used to gently fall into the water. I've heard it was a sight to behold, but after the assassin came, corpses would slowly float down the creek. The creek flowed with blood instead of water and petals. Peonies were once known as the King of Flowers, and thus the assassins from that creek became known as the Assassin Kings. Hypothetically, if the river walker is from Death Creek, that means that I've gotten mixed up in some dangerous stuff. I should stop looking for the base camp, just to be safe. After all, I don't want to provoke the Assassin King. Anyway, seems that you lot have been thoroughly brainwashed, and I can think of only one group powerful enough to control its followers' thoughts, speech, behavior, and even beliefs. Seems to me that the Riverwalker and the Silent Stepper could both be from Death Creek. What do you all think? Okay, one at a time then, answer carefully. You first, fisherman. I think they're both from Death Creek, yes. But you said you had never heard of it. You are worldly and knowledgeable, master. I can only assume that you are correct. Did you like the Dukang wine? Yes, it was delicious. I'm glad to hear it. What do you think? You, master of the lowdown, are very perceptive. You have an incredible eye for detail. Oh, I said so. Does that mean you think I'm right? What do you think, monkey face? Like, I don't know. Just kill me. Confronting Death Creek will be a challenge even for me. You should have spoken up when you had the chance. Master of the lowdown. What? People don't change that easily. When someone shows you goodwill, you should try to change now. Goodwill? What are you talking about? It was a fight. Ah. No one understands me, do they? Alright. You think that was a fight? Damn. Alas, ruffian. I was planning on taking you to eat ribs, so what do you say? I don't know anything about Death Creek. We truly only know about the Riverwalker. Why did you kill all of them? Ruffian. Yes. I'm impressed. You are an extraordinary assassin. What are you talking about? Say your last words. I don't have any. Your beef jerky was delicious, Jahali. Whoa. The fuck? Oh my. The moonlight is irrationally beautiful tonight. The fudge? Fudge cakes, what? White Hawk Village. I didn't go back to the lowdown. Very likely that the next assassin to come for me will be the Riverwalker and his man. If I meet them at the lowdown, then innocent men could end up getting hurt. Going to the Southern Ming Alliance would put them in harm's way. And given my disposition, I don't think I'll be able to just stay in hiding either. Oh, are my eyes deceiving me? Or is that Lord Mongrang? The Stormcloud Mong family's second son, Mongrang of White Hawk Village. What are you doing here? White Hawk Village's own Mr. Poopy Pat. Do you have a death wish or something? Shut up! Me? Death wish. Ha! What are you doing here? Eating, as you can presumably see. I get that, but why here? Why didn't you screw off back to the lowdown? I wanted to go back, but I was pursued by assassins. So what happened? I killed all of them, and then I found myself thinking about this restaurant's noodles. They're quite good. Our noodles are pretty tasty, right? You bet. Okay, I get that you're here to eat noodles. You should have just eaten quietly and gotten lost. Why are you being such a pest? You still don't understand. What? If you ask me to stay away, I'll only come closer. I'm contrary like that. Fine. Go and have your cute little fights with assassins or whatever. It is not my business whether you live or die. I'm leaving. Sit down, poopy pants. You bastard. Are you looking for a fight? Moving on. Why don't you settle down? I don't think you want to see me angry. I'm going to set up an outpost of the Lowdown in Whitehawk Village. What? I'm going to be hanging around here and drinking every day until the new outpost is stable. If I see you peacocking around or witness you bothering young women, I will report your behavior to the Sword Demon. Or perhaps the leader of the Great Martial Line, Sobak Lim. You enjoy being alive and above ground, no? Don't provoke me. A man who will establish an outpost just to torment you. That's me. Got it. What do you want from me? Go train. Now we're talking. Have some. The men that are after me seem to be assassins from a place called Death Creek. Oh really? That shouldn't be a problem. Right, you can just round up your little posse and attack them. Even if your 500 men did nothing more than shit in the creek, the assassins' drinking water could be cut off. They'd all get infected and die. Is poop the only thing in that head of yours? Huh? Do the ladies like it when you talk about poop? How about when you shit your pants? Shut it. Anyway, the Death Creek produces masters of their trade every now and again. They are known as assassin kings. They're formidable too. If I attempt to ambush them with my men in tow, a lot of them will die. I see. But what's that have to do with me? You are stronger than any of my men. Ha, obviously. I'm the best in Whitehawk Village too. Well, not including my master. Or you. God damn it. What do you think of assassins broadly? What do you think of them? They're morons. Oh no, what do I think of them? If they get in my way, I'll just kill them. Very good. I made up my mind. You're coming with me. What? About what? I'm taking you with me. Where? Death Creek, obviously. You and I are going to take down Death Creek ourselves. How come you get to decide that? Why would I go with you to Death Creek? Did you not hear me? If you don't, I will send letters. To try to kill the assassin clan that spawned so-called assassin kings. Sure, I might be strong. But why me? I'll give you an elixir. How crafty of you. Do you even know what kind of elixir a master of the frost style should take? I'll tell you where you can find the moon blossom. What's the matter? You like the sound of that? How do you know where to find a moon blossom? I'm the master of the Lowdown. Of course I know. Most people don't even know what the moon blossom is. Though you train in the frost style, so I guess you would know. You were blocked by something. When this happens, you can use an elixir to boost your chi. Once you have better command over the ultimate technique you've been practicing, you'll naturally be able to pass on to the next stage. You can stay here and continue getting chewed out by your master every day. Or you can find the moon blossom and dedicate yourself to your training. The sword demon would probably like that too. It's up to you. If I eat the moon blossom and circulate my chi until I'm at full strength, only then will I consider going to Death Creek with you. I won't do it the other way around. I have to get my hands on the moon blossom first. It's like, that was a plan anyway. What, you're not strong enough to go to Death Creek without it? Hey, you're just a waste of space at the moment. The moon blossom is second only to the 10,000-year-old frost skin sign. The king of all frost style elixirs. It is the best elixir for a martial artist who is training in the frost style. It is an exceedingly rare elixir marked on the treasure map. The linked blades of the twin ghosts sought out long ago. The reason I haven't tried to get my hands on the moon blossom despite knowing its location is that it's not as effective when ingested by someone who hasn't studied the frost style. Here's what we'll do. You tell your master, the sword demon, where we are going. Think it over. This is a chance to change your life for the better. Who else would help you find the moon blossom? Is it true? I'm not sure how much you overheard, but yes, it is true. Everything I say is true. Every word. What? Mongerang. Yes, master. Come with me. Ah, may I ask where we're going? What do you think? We're going to find the moon blossom. Right now? Why are you coming along, master? Are you after the moon blossom too? No, I have no need for it. Then why do you want to come? To help you. Ah, stupid disciple. Stupid ass disciple. Goddamn useless. Goddamn disciple. Master, what kind of blade is that? I didn't see you use it when you dueled the leader of the great martial lines. This is the sword of light. It belonged to my ancestors once. I don't use it often, but I take it with me at times like these. May I take a look at it? If you'd like. Why is it so heavy? It is indeed a hefty blade. This is a legendary sword. Master, what exactly is this? Don't worry, you're not hearing things. You endured it better than most do. Most people faint as soon as they unsheath it. You'll have nightmares if you hold it for too long. You should give it back to me. Thank you for letting me take a look. Or take a listen, I suppose. Anyway. It's an extraordinary sword. Extraordinary. Yes, extraordinary and incredibly rare. What do you mean? It seems to be a rare demonic sword. Regardless of whether it's a demonic sword or some other mysterious blade, you chose to fight Sobak Lim with a wooden sword. I'm impressed. If the sword even had used his haunted demonic sword instead, his fight against Sobak could have lasted for days. Thank you. The leader of the Lowdown is a kindred spirit. He understands me. I understand you too, master. No, you don't. He's like, ah, so I see. The Great Ruby Mountains. Would be more funny if it just said, no, you don't. No, you don't. The moon blossom can be found in the Great Ruby Mountain. It's on the other side of the mountains, to be precise. By any chance, is it atop the tall peak in the Vermilion Fields? Ah, you know of the Vermilion Fields. What kind of place is that, master? It is a site where martial arts masters once dueled. It is definitely a unique place to face off against one's opponents. Some say that the masters turned a harsh and unforgiving terrain into a level flat plain. Let's go. Where are we going? Anyway, are we headed to the tallest peak? Does it have a name? I know it has the pillar of the Vermilion Fields. Ah, with a name like that, it must have been discovered by the ancients. Master, it's best to make it to the top in one fell swoop, and at full speed. You try your best too, Poopy Pants, though I'm not sure you're strong enough to get to the top. Shut it! Damn. Impressive. Huh, nice. And then it's just like, here, you see Bubbles? He falls. There we go, he's coming. Must he make all that fuss for an elixir? You should be strong enough for such an exercise. What a disgrace. I know you've been busy drinking, but from now on, you need to set aside time to practice your light step technique. But master, this is my first time climbing a pillar like this. Go shit your pants about it. Go shit them pants. Ugh. Oh, there they are. Well, we found them. Hello everyone, I'm Ia, the artist of Return of the Mad Demon. First and foremost, I would like to apologize to readers for the sudden news. What? As more and more people started reading and showing support for the Return of the Mad Demon, we've doubled our efforts to produce each episode. But our team is working on a tight schedule, hindered by various health problems and internal coordination issues. If we continue like this, it will be difficult for us to include episodes with epic battles, a diverse cast of characters, and eye-catching backgrounds. So we've decided to go on a long hiatus to regroup and develop a better series. I mean, I agree with that, like, just take your time. I'm sorry again for the repeated breaks in our schedule. After the hiatus, we'll return with better episodes than ever. As always, we're incredibly grateful to our readers who have shown us support. We'll be back again. We love you. I will say this, it is way better, just take your hiatus, keep the art as good as it is, instead of just like, nah, let's just like do it faster and it will look way awful, like awful. You mean so many people change artists and it just looks bad, so damn bad. But yeah, before you guys leave, by the way, if you haven't read it already, Discord is in the description. You should join my Discord if you want to get notified when I'm streaming. You can also subscribe, put all notifications on, but I don't trust YouTube. I don't trust YouTube to notify you when I'm streaming. It helps though sometimes, I guess. So yeah, like the video, subscribe, and yeah, see you guys next time. Bye bye.